G'day guys, here's a little bit of an update on the Corsair flaps, or the 3-position flaps on the Turnigy. I had a couple of questions about it with the setup, and one of the things that came up was that maybe you guys are running a 6-channel receiver. So what I thought I'd do is, because I had my mixes through to channel 7, is actually try and swap it so that maybe it could be used on a 6-channel. So here we go. What I'm going to do is we're going to go into the menu and the auxiliary channels, and where I've currently got my throttle hold assigned to channel 6, I'm going to assign that throttle hold to channel 7, and that's the internal channels of the transmitter. We'll hit menu, and then we're going up to the mixes, and for the first 3 mixes we're going to change the master to auxiliary and the slave to flaps, and commit that. Mix 2, master to auxiliary, slave to flaps, and mix 3, auxiliary, flaps. And just a reminder on the up rate and down rate, to override the position of the throttle hold switch, you want to have those reversed. So if your up rate is minus 100, down rate is plus 100. Mix 2, if up rate is minus 50, down rate is plus 50. And the same with 3 there, 25, and the opposite, minus 25. So I'm interested to see if that'll work. First of all, let's maybe have a look at the display and see if that does not seem to have worked. In the off position it does. That's just going from one side to the other on that flap channel. Normal, middle, high. Alright, let me go and have a look at a few things and I might get back to you. Okay guys, part 2. So setting that to channel 7 with the throttle hold, I don't seem to be able to get the offset to work in the same way when I had those channels reversed from 6 to 7. Not really sure what the issue is there, but what I have done is, if we change the designation from channel 7 from a switch that I'm using, the throttle hold, onto the dial here at the top, which is actually called the hover throw, which is a dial I don't use. If I leave that in one position, then if we change the designation here on channel 7 to hover throw, then the trim that I've added, or the mixes that I've added to my flaps, aren't affected now at all by the switch. They will be affected still by the dial. If you do knock the dial, you'll be able to dial in a bit of flap there. So as long as you're not using that dial for anything, then you can plug a 6-channel in. Let's just commit that, hover throw. Just double check the program mix. Program mix 1. So in normal position, minus 100, which is the full range in the up rate. The down rate, it doesn't seem to really make any difference. if you change the dial, that value doesn't seem to make any difference. So it's really this one here, minus 100, mix 2, which I have at 50, and mix 3, which I have in the third position at plus 25. Now these are all the uprate values, and we'll just leave that dial where it is. That's one way to do it, guys. I guess if you have the extra channels, having it on a switch and being able to reverse might be a bit safer than hitting a dial and sending your flaps down. I don't think I've ever hit this dial in flight, so it might still be something safe for you to try. Alright guys, hope that's helped a few guys out. If you got any questions, post them as comments and I'll see what I can do for you. Thanks guys.